ಮಹೇಶ್ ವೈದ್ಯ ಅಂತ. ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾನು ದಿನ ಅಣ್ಣ ಅಂತಲೇ ಕರೆಯೋದು. ಅವರ ಕೋರಿಕೆಯ ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಅರ್ಹ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎಣಿಸಿತ್ತು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿತ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಈ ಓದಿ ತಿಳಿದಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ನನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಸೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಿಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲೆದುರುಗಡೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್, ನಾನು ಬೈ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಜರ್ನಲಿಸ್ಟ್. ನಾನು ಜರ್ನಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಪತ್ರಿಕೋದ್ಯಮದ ಗಂಧಗಾಳಿನೂ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡವನಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ US ಕೆಲವು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದವನು. ಅದರ ನಂತರ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿನರ್ ಆಗಿ ನನ್ನದೇ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದವನು. ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದ ಒಂದು ಘಟನೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಪತ್ರಿಕೋದ್ಯಮಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನದೊಂದು ಆಫೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಬಸವನಗುಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಹುಡುಗಿ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಂಘಗಳೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ನುಗ್ಗಿಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನುಗ್ಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಅವಳನ್ನು ಹೆರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್. ದೇ ಕಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನನ್ನ ಆಫೀಸನ್ನು ಹುಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಂಘದವರು ಬಂದು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ. ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕೇಳೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನಂತ. ವಿತ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್. ಒಂದು 10 ಚಾನಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಶ್ರೀಶಕ್ತಿ ಸಂಘ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್, ಗಿವ್ ಮಿ ಅಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಂತ. ನೋ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೋರ್ಟಲ್ಲ, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸಂಘದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ಗೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ದಟ್ ಡೇ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ what is media trial means, what is media responsibility, and how one media can spoil anybody or how one media can make anybody anta. That day I took a challenge. Another media open challenge aagi bartini. One day I will come back and I will create my TV for the betterment of the society. ಅದರ ಆ ದಿನದ ಒಂದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟೇ ಪವರ್ ಟಿವಿ. 5 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ 2018 ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ 18ರಂದು ನಾನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಟುಡೇ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ಗೆ 18ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮದು 5 ವರ್ಷ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ ಸಾಹಸ ಗಾಥೆಗಳನ್ನು, ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಗಳನ್ನು, ನಾವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯನ್ನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಜನಸಾಮಾನ್ಯರಿಗಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ಮೊದಲು ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ವೆದರ್ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ. ಒಂದು 11 ಚಾನೆಲ್, ಒಂದು 5 ಕೋಟಿ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಇರುವ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡವನ್ನು ನೋಡುವವರೇ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುವಾಗ, ಕನ್ನಡವನ್ನು ಮಾತಾಡುವವರೇ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುವಾಗ, 24 ಗಂಟೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಚಾನೆಲ್ಗಳು 5-10 ಇರುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಏನು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು? ವಾಟ್ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನಿ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್? ಆರ್ ಜರ್ನಲಿಸಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂತ? I am confused. By profession I'm an accountant. So when you open a TV channel or ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರಿಕೋದ್ಯಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕರೀತೀರಿ? ಅಥವಾ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಜದ ಉದ್ಧಾರಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡುವ ಜನಸೇವೆನ, ಅಥವಾ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ, ನನ್ನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂತ? Then there is a confusion. If you start looking at journalism or any channel business as a business, at the end of the month you start calculating your debit credit. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂತ. ವೆರಿ ಟಫ್. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಜರ್ನಲಿಸಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, when you are not able to cope up with your expenses, then you will start finding out other sources. ಜರ್ನಲಿಸಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬೇಕು ಎನಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ. Income source normally is what? One is the advertisement, which you will get it, and another one is sponsorship. So what kind of sponsorship? Today India sees what kind of news we will get and what kind of channels or media we are seeing. None of the example here in India. Last year there is one nursing college examination scam. Mass copying, 100% people, students copying, mass copying the exam. And nimgeಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, not even 60 to 70% of the students attending the class and they don't know where is the college and they don't know the meaning of the laboratory. So I get a clue that there is a mass copy happening. I myself as MD of the company, we visited all the places of examination center. We found that even 1,000 answer papers are not even one spelling mistake. It's only, name is changed or roll number is changed. 100% it is copied. All the centers we got, we recorded all the cameras, we telecasted the story. Immediately Karnataka government banned the exam, stopped the exam, asked for re-examination. Next day what happened? All this mafia of college management went to High Court for getting the stay for re-examination. So luckily I have a guide like Mahesh Vaidya sir. I asked him what to do. Whether I can afford a good advocate by paying a good fees to High Court or whether I can appear myself. That he advised, better you appear yourself. Let us see what happens. I was very happy. So there is a good judge. So I appeared myself in a party. And I argued the matter. And finally, they withdrawn the case. I won the case. Re-examination, government order for a re-examination. But I was surprised. Government called a press conference and cancelled the press conference, cancelled the exam. But not even one newspaper took it, or not even one other channels are told that there is a mass copying. It's done, and government is cancelled the exam and re-exam. Even re-examination news is not in any of the media, including other channels or in newspapers. Just think. And what kind of the news we want then? So it is just because it's a Power TV's news, we don't want to give mileage to that news. Because everybody wants TRP. So in the cost of whom and what? ನಮಗೆ TRP ಬೇಕು for as a business. But in the cost of whose life or today I'm just watching some videos. We do news without verification. I'm surprised. So putting one question mark or any mark, we say our responsibility is over. Today I think this is the biggest event which we really needed. I think we need to thank the organization UNESCO and the Karnataka government to making this to happen. But ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸೋದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ law and journalism. Journalism ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ it's a fourth pillar of the constitution ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. I'm very sad to say 90% of the Indians don't know what is constitution. ಏನು ಬರೆದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. We say every day 100 times, which whenever it comes to protect ourselves, we take the benefit of constitutional rights. So, but nobody knows what is constitution, what is there in constitution. And when it comes to law, I'm surprised. We don't know law is a boundary or it's a restriction. Whether it is teaching me to be in boundary of that law or it is restricting me from constitutional rights. Both, madam is saying both. For me, I will give you one simple example, if it is both. Last 1 month before, I had a big story on Karnataka IG, police, rural IG here, Ravikante Gowda. So I got a biggest story on him, and it is a crime by taking the money in white in an account, around 75 lakh rupees. So that account related to his family members and one of his partners. So I added a promo that I am going to add a story on IG and so date. Immediately, surprisingly, I got a blanket injunction order from the court. Even after I am putting a caveat, the one IG goes to a court and he is able to get a blanket injunction order telling that no story can telecast on Ravikante Gowda. Not only Power TV, entire media of Karnataka and India. So if you see the dependents, you can see from Republic TV to Power TV, and I am the caveator, but my name is inserted in 52, dependent number 52, to miss the caveat. An injunction is ordered, and injunction is sought for not to telecast false and fabricated stories for him. But injunction is directly given, no stories can be telecasted. Now you tell me, we talk law and journalism, so we have to do. You see, if I am for a society, one IG can take. So first of all, my question, why one IG wanting, injunction order? If he is true, he can go and file any case on me. He is the law maintainer, correct? He is the implementation, the guy who can implement the law. He can do anything. But he says that, so his reputation is in stake. And to deviate the court, so I put a caveat on civil court, and to take that court, another court, he's challenged that 20 lakhs compensation on him because to change the court and got the injunction. Now I am telling you people, asking you people, what kind of now you always people blame journalists or media, telling that we do media trial. That is wrong. Even I also know that. Today I am seeing one news in Bangalore. Some years before, on Kaveri issue, there is one media channel telecasted on news that one Tamilian got attacked by Kannadigas. That is old video. But seeing that, half an hour, entire that video clip is circulated to entire media circles, and Bangalore gone into ramsack, and 7-8 people are died. And the same media, so finally they told it is a false story. That is called non-responsibilities. But same time, whether our legal system supporting media or not. Today I feel very sad to say that our legal system is misused, or today I get at least per month 500 injunction orders. People goes and get a straight away injunction, telling that blanket injunction that not to telecast any stories on them. How then media works? If I get 500 injunction per month, and directly first party is Rakesh Shetty poverty, so my whole day will go in court attending 500 cases per month. I asked the judge, sir, I am going to take the responsibility. Now you told it's a false and fabricated stories, right? I appeared myself. I told I am going to telecast a true story for the society, which I want to show how system can spoil entire society by this kind of people and these kind of systems. And now my questions to the judge or myself, who will certify the story is false or fabricated? Now order is said that you can't publish false or fabricated stories. Now, whether managing director of the company is going to decide this story is right, or petitioner is going to decide which story is Mr. Shetty is going to telecast is right, or whether this is going to be into another investigation agencies, they decides that this story is right, go and telecast. So I am confused. Now, interpretation of laws. That is what I am confused always when I do story or when I go to court. Always people interpreted law as per their requirement. It is not as per law. We always decide how I want, I will take it at. I told judge, sir, I will take this order is for me. So I know that I am going to have a perfect story. I will go ahead with the story. Then next day I got police protection order. So plaintiff gone again to the court and asked for police protection. Your Honor, so you give an order, but Mr. Shetty is not obeying the order. You give us police protection. So next day morning, there is 5 police sitting in my office. I asked for what? They told, it's a police protection against you, so you can't telecast the story. Then I asked, no, I am following the order. So he asked, how? I told, he asked me not to telecast false and fabricated story. My story is based on fact. I have all the rights to go ahead. Then he is also confused. Then he is telling, no, you can't. Then I asked you, then ask your judge to decide whether my stories, I wanted that actually. I wanted to file one FIR. So I asked one judge to file FIR. Put one, retired judge or anybody to question my news. If it is false, you can convict me. If I am right, then you have to convict IG. There is only two options you have. Then next day he left. So I telecasted one more episode. Surprisingly, next police order came. So it is for directly to his office because Yeshwanthpur police is not implementing the order. So he wanted to take the order on his hand. So now order is given to SP Rural. So then SP Rural office people came. I am sitting in my office. I asked for what? So it is the same. I am putting my forward, my points that no, I am not violating court order. It is my duty to respect court order and the constitution. But you are disrespecting my profession and you are coming in between my profession. And he says, no sir, it is higher officer pressure, I need to come here. Surprisingly, I get a call from Delhi, which is my teleport. Teleport means we upload the content here, they will upload that to satellite. There, two people from SP office went there and asking to shut down my TV. Because 10 o'clock is my episode. 10 o'clock, people sitting in my office, teleport office, and asking, I have a judgment that powertv can't upload any news against me. You have to shut down the TV. As per MIOV order, so we can't even keep TV blank for a second. Even there is no order from till now to Supreme Court to go and shut down the TV. To see the influence one person can use what. I'm talking about this recent episode of mine. Then again I approached the court. Sir, they want to enter my TV office to shut down my TV itself. The judge is telling he is not at all a party. He is not at all a party. Then asked for inspector to come and appear in the court. And he says, sir, so you told upload. They are uploading from Delhi. So I went there to close the TV. And I asked the judge, sir, he is a government officer, IG. I give him opportunity to come and sit in my TV for an hour or 2 hours. If he is not wrong, let him come and answer. He is answerable because he is responsible. He is answerable. He is a government servant. He is answerable. He is not a private party. But he is not ready to come to TV. But today again, I was there. Before coming here, I was standing in the evidence box and coming here. So I have my best experience with last government of Karnataka. When I made a story on sitting CM's son on a corruption charges, Mr. Vijayendra. So maybe people knowing it. So within night 12 o'clock, there is a FIR filed on me on extortion. So baseless FIR. And next day morning 6 o'clock, my house raided, my TV office raided, and they took the server out. 7th day, my TV is locked, and I'm absconding. And that too in COVID period. So I'm absconding for 2 months, not getting the bail, running around. Finally, my luck, Arnab got arrested. So Supreme Court is given a proper judgment, and next day my judgment also came. So I came back, and I have not stopped my journey of revealing corruption charges. I had another 6 stories, and finally Yediyurappa is resigned. Only request from you all or my worry, so how many people can take this challenge? To whether we are, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. So I always say, don't clean the street, but you do Swachh Bharat in the front of corruption. If you clean corruption, then Bharat will become Swachh. Otherwise, it will never become Swachh. That was I felt. When I was in London, so we were discussing about security of the country, development of the country with my good groups. There are people saying, when company will be in risk, when country is in risk. So whether Pakistan, every year military comes and take over and one more election, though there is no stability of the government. Whether that kind of country is in risk, they say never. It is not. So they will come, it may go back one step back in the development side, but company is not in risk, country is not in risk. When country is in risk, when it comes to a two-factor, when journalists and journalism became fake, or judiciary get corrupt, these two things can make country to collapse. I think we are experiencing in same way a lot of things, what I felt. Today if you see any channels or any paper, you can easily find out he is the face value of who. Very easy. If you go name any channel, I am also managing director of one channel. I don't feel shame to talk about this. Today, whenever I go to a society and I don't introduce myself powertv MD. I introduce myself Rakesh Shetty. Whoever knows me, they will understand I am from powertv. Otherwise, nobody. Because people think these guys are blackmailers, or these people are spoiling somebody's life. What I am telling you, every day people comes to our office thinking that, like seeing the media, your trials, seeing the media trials, people think we get justice when we enter a TV office or we get into press. But I already seen a lot of things, lot of poor people will come with some small issues. They want to come and discuss with me. They want to telecast this story. It's a maybe husband and wife story. They straight away comes, they do leave all the legal matters. They come directly to TV telling that we want to telecast this news. I sit with them, counsel, for what you want to telecast this news. They think that we give justice to them. But I always guide them. TV can't give you justice. Media will never give you justice. It will only spread speculations, or spread good information, or can spread knowledge, or spread rumors. Nothing else. So media is not the place where we will give justice, or it may influence sometime you to get justice or you not to get justice also. Sometime I see media justice even misleads courts. Lot of the time I saw lot of media trials. Even misleads courts. I think every judge every PP will see the media or read the papers, or every day he goes through all the medias. At the end of the day, it will convince. Sometimes media will convince that this guy is really made the crime. It's not like that. Lot of time people comes with the begging hands that just telecast my story. We don't do it. I think one of the things we don't do in Power TV, we don't telecast crime news. So you may see in all the news channels, like at the night, you have half an hour program on crime, today's crime. And it carries a good TRP rating. If you see, people want to see most negative news. Nobody likes to see, positive side of any news. I'm very surprised. I always tell people, if you come up with a good story, suppose if I am talking about Mahesh Vaidya very good today, in my media, they say he's Rakesh Shetty's friend, or he may be sponsored good money to Rakesh Shetty. And nobody circulate that news to any. If I say, I got Mahesh Vaidya in some scam or something negative about him, before Mahesh Vaidya getting down from my office, so he would have getting 100 calls. That, see, watch Power TV, something is coming on you. So they circulate all their relatives, his native, wherever he goes, everybody will get the clip. And that's what people want. So whenever I travel abroad, so what is the difference between today Indian journalism and other countries' journalism? If you see the newspaper at the morning, you feel like reading the newspaper. It's so knowledgeable. You can go through each development of the country, what you need, what is going on around the country, what is the rules of the country, everything. If you see our newspapers or any TV channel, when I'm kid, people are in school, we are forced to read newspapers or we are forced to watch news channels for the news. But today, we say watching news channel is a bad habit. So nobody is advised you to watch today news channels because it will take you to depressed stage because you are always watching a negative news of the other side. Okay, I think this is just about my news experience of.
You have summed really entire theme of the.
Thank you very much.